Good morning, everybody. Rural here, and we are going to have another morning chat. And what are we talking about today? Well, let's talk about emergency crews, the people that you call when an emergency happens. Now, when I say emergency, what's the top three that's on speed dial or that you're going to need emergency for? Well, police, medical, fire, right? Those are your common three. Well, who are those when SHTF happens? Now, a lot of channels and a lot of people, they're real big into security, right? We're going to have crews post up and they're going to do patrols. We're going to set a perimeter. We're going to have a sentry and an outpost and a lookout and all this battle gear and all this other stuff. And hey, that's great. But what about just regular policing, right? You have people that's walking the perimeter and they're all geared up for World War 57. But who's policing the people, right? When we have just anybody, people make mistakes. People have emotions. People get jealous. People get greedy. People do all sorts of dumb things every day. And that's kind of why we have police. And so who's walking around just the area and keeping the peace of the people, right? We never know who's going to do something, say something, have a bad day, or crack under pressure or whatever. And if all of your police or security forces are on the perimeter, then who's going to take care of something that's an internal problem? Something that may want to consider. Then we get into medical. Okay, we have somebody that fell over, somebody that cut themselves, somebody experiencing a heart attack or a breathing related problem or something. We dial a number, flashing lights, and sirens start heading our way, and they rush in with medical training and do what they can to stabilize a person to get them to a higher level of care. Who's your EMS on your SHF team, right? And your MAG, your tribe, your family, whatever. This is why I stress it is important to cross-train and have as many people medically trained as possible. I'm not saying they all should be brain surgeons, but hopefully it'll be one that we can do a stop the bleed, give basic CPR, do what we can to respond to whatever situation it is, and get them to a higher level of care. Hopefully each group has at least one sort of doctor, physician, or somebody that is going to be turned to when there is an emergency medical situation. But at the very least, most people need to try and be those kind of medical responders, or at least be able to have some way to signal, right? If you have somebody that's out and he's picking weeds and doing some other stuff, but all of a sudden, he just collapses from heat exhaustion or something like that, who's going to see him, right? He's not going to yell out for his own help. Somebody needs to visually see that there's a problem, be able to maybe run over and check what's going on and see if they can do something, or at least signal that there's a problem. Is having each member have whistles or some sort of emergency device to let everybody know, hey, I need help, right? Or somebody needs help. Just something to think about. Now, what about the last one, right? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. All of a sudden you are woke up and it is that ear-piercing little beep, beep, beep thing. Well, your smoke detectors are going off, right? And who do we call? Well, it's not Ghostbusters. We call the fire department. Well, who's your fire department for SHTF, right? Have you planned on that? Have you done fire training? How many people in your group have actually used a fire extinguisher? Not seen it, not read some directions, actually had a fire in front of them, reached over, grabbed a fire extinguisher, pulled the pin, and actually extinguish the fire. How many, right? There's a lot of people that they do not do fire training. And I think it's extremely important, right? Any accident can happen. Somebody can just make an actual honest mistake. You could have anything from sabotage by somebody else, all the way down to Mother Nature, right? Lightning strike or just a wildfire or whatever. And fire could decimate all. If we don't know what to do about fire and we're not prepared to deal with it, well, then you have that lightning strike, and what's it going to do? It's going to take out dwellings that you need. It may take out your pantry and your food supply. It may do all sorts of just catastrophic damage. That's why it's extremely important to be trained as much as possible, as many group members as you possibly can in your top 3 emergency personnel. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys have an amazing day, a great day, a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come with that. Remain united because we're all prepping in this together.